Discipline, the bedrock upon which all greatness is built. Every warrior, every leader, every person who's ever risen above their circumstances, they've all walked this path. Discipline isn't a gift. It isn't something you're born with. It's a skill, a force that must be earned, shaped through hardship and honed by relentless effort. It's a quiet power, forged in the moments of solitude, when your will is tested, when the world expects you to quit, and you refuse. It's not glamorous. It's not easy. But it is the one thing that will separate you from the rest. This journey isn't just about becoming more disciplined. It's about transformation. It's about stepping into the version of yourself that's been buried beneath comfort, doubt, and fear. The version of you that knows what you're truly capable of. If you're here, it means you're ready for more than just talk. You're ready to act, ready to forge a new identity built on unshakable will and undeniable strength. You know who you're meant to be. The only question is, are you ready to lock in? Let's begin. Number 1, define who you want to be with unshakable clarity. Before discipline can take root, you must have a target. Ask yourself, who do I want to become? Not just in vague terms like successful or fit. You need to define it down to the smallest detail. What does this future version of you look like? How do they carry themselves? How do they think, act, and face adversity? This vision of yourself must be crystal clear, because when the storms hit, when the struggle begins, it's this image that will guide you. Write it down. Every aspect of the person you're trying to become. Write it, read it, live it. This is your compass, your North Star. Without it, every effort will feel pointless, and discipline without purpose is nothing more than self-punishment. And understand this, discipline isn't about motivation or enthusiasm, it's about commitment. When you know exactly who you want to be, discipline becomes the tool you use to shape that version of yourself, even when it hurts, even when you don't feel like it. Number 2, create rituals, not goals. Goals can be powerful, but they're fleeting. They come and go. They're fragile. But rituals, daily habits ingrained into your identity, those are what will bind you to discipline. Instead of chasing after temporary goals, focus on creating rituals that transform your life every day, step by step. Think of rituals as the non-negotiable actions you take, no matter how you feel. It could be waking up at 5 a.m. every day, meditating for 10 minutes, training your body, or setting aside time to learn. These are the things you commit to every single day, the things that align with the person you want to become. When you make discipline a daily ritual, something that's simply part of who you are, you stop relying on fleeting motivation. Your identity begins to shift. You no longer have to convince yourself to do what's necessary. You become the type of person who automatically takes the right actions. That's the power of ritual. If you're serious about creating lasting change through habits and daily rituals, I recommend Atomic Habits by James Clear, a life-changing book that is linked down below. This book breaks down the science of habit formation, showing you how small, consistent actions can lead to extraordinary results over time. Clear teaches you how to design habits that stick by focusing on identity-based habits, ones that align with the person you want to become. It's a powerful guide to understanding how rituals can shape your life and help you master discipline step by step. Number 3, embrace the struggle. Discipline doesn't come from comfort. It's forged in adversity, in struggle, in pain. When things get tough, when you're tired, when you're sore, when your mind is screaming at you to quit, that's when discipline grows. It doesn't grow when things are easy. It grows in the darkness, when no one's watching, when it's just you and the battle inside your own mind. You have to learn to see the struggle for what it is, an opportunity. Every challenge is a chance to sharpen your resolve, to prove to yourself that you're stronger than your circumstances. Most people run from discomfort. They avoid it. They shrink in its presence. But not you. You have to train yourself to lean into it, to embrace it, to welcome it. Because the more you embrace the struggle, the stronger you become. Remember, discipline isn't about avoiding pain. It's about enduring it. And through that endurance, you'll find power, beyond what you thought was possible. Tip number 4, command your body language. Before you even open your mouth, your body is already speaking. Every movement, every glance, every stance, it's telling a story. The question is, what story are you telling? Confidence isn't just in your words, it's in the way you hold yourself. Stand tall, shoulders back, eyes forward. Every movement, every step, calculated, controlled, intentional. When you make eye contact, hold it. Don't flinch. Don't fidget. Show her that you're present, that you're confident in your own skin. Your body language should reflect your inner strength. There's no need for exaggerated gestures or puffed-up bravado. True power is calm. It's steady. It's in the way you walk, the way you move, the way you carry yourself. Women are drawn to that kind of presence because it signals control. It signals confidence. Your body tells the truth. Make sure that truth reflects your strength, your certainty. When you stand with confidence, when every movement is intentional, you don't need words to communicate power. And power is irresistible. Number 5, kill the distractions. Discipline thrives in focus, but in today's world, distractions are everywhere, pulling you in 1,000 different directions, each one stealing a piece of your attention, your energy, your life. If you want to be disciplined, you have to be ruthless. Ruthless with your time, ruthless with your focus. You must eliminate anything that pulls you away from your mission, whether it's mindless scrolling, toxic environments, or even the people who drain your energy. You must cut them out. Distractions are the enemy of discipline. Every moment you waste on something that doesn't serve your purpose is a moment lost forever. Guard your time and attention like they're the most valuable resources you have, because they are. Don't give them away so easily. The more you can focus, the stronger your discipline will become. Number 6, get comfortable being alone. Discipline is a lonely road. You'll have to get comfortable with that. True discipline often requires you to walk a path others won't understand. It requires solitude. In solitude, there are no distractions, no outside validation. It's just you and the battle within. When you're alone, you have no one to impress, no one to hold you accountable but yourself. This is where the real test begins. Can you keep going when no one's watching? When no one's there to cheer you on? That's when discipline is truly tested. When it's just you and your willpower. Learn to embrace the silence. Learn to thrive in solitude. This is where your greatest growth will happen. When you strip away the noise, you'll find out who you really are. And when you master yourself in solitude, the outside world can no longer shake you. Number 7, fall in love with consistency, not motivation. Motivation is a liar. It's unreliable. It's like the wind. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. And if you rely on it to get things done, you'll be inconsistent at best. Discipline doesn't care about motivation. Discipline shows up regardless. You need to fall in love with consistency. It's the only thing that will lead you to success. Show up every day, whether you feel like it or not. The days you don't want to train, the days you don't want to study, the days you don't want to push forward. Those are the days when discipline is built. It's not about doing it when it's easy. It's about doing it even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. Fall in love with the grind, with the process. Fall in love with the act of showing up every single day. This is where the true strength of discipline lies. Number 8, break it down. Master the small things first. Discipline isn't about grand gestures or massive leaps. It's about the small, deliberate steps you take every day. Too many people crumble under the weight of their ambitions because they're trying to conquer everything at once. Don't fall into that trap. Start with the basics. Wake up when you say you will. Train your body, sharpen your mind, keep the promises you make, especially the ones you make to yourself. These small victories matter. They're the building blocks of momentum, and momentum is a powerful force. It makes discipline feel less like a battle and more like a natural state. Every time you conquer a small task, you're one step closer to mastering yourself. Think of discipline as a mountain. The summit may seem distant, but you don't reach it in a single leap. You conquer it by focusing on the step right in front of you. And when you finally reach the top, you'll realize that every small step was a victory, a battle won. Over time, those steps become a path to greatness. Number 9, learn to sacrifice. Discipline is sacrifice. If you truly want to transform to become the person you know you're capable of being, you must be willing to let go. Comfort, distractions, old habits that no longer serve you. Sometimes, even the people who pull you back into your past. You can't hold on to who you were and expect to become someone new. Every choice to embrace discipline comes with a price. You'll give up what's easy, what's familiar, but in return, you gain strength, resilience, and control over your own destiny. The sacrifices may feel heavy at first, but ask yourself, what are you willing to give up to become who you're meant to be? The cost of discipline is real, but the rewards, they're immeasurable. Only those who are brave enough to make those sacrifices will ever know what it feels like to rise above the rest. Number 10, commit to the long game. Discipline is not a sprint. It's a lifelong journey. It's not about chasing quick wins or seeking instant gratification. It's about the long game, about making small, deliberate steps day after day that eventually carve you into the person you aspire to be. Understand this. Discipline demands patience. It requires resilience. You won't always see immediate results, and that's where most people falter. They give up before they see the fruits of their labor. But those who understand the power of persistence know the truth. Progress isn't always visible, but it's always happening. Discipline means staying the course, even when the path is long and hard. If you can endure, if you can remain relentless in your pursuit, you'll wake up one day and realize you've become everything you once dreamed of. The journey of discipline isn't glamorous. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Each step forward, each sacrifice, each moment of doubt you overcome is one more brick laid in the foundation of the person you're becoming. In the end, it's your commitment to discipline that defines your future. Remember, it's your world. Build it.